back to Morningwood Podcast. I'm Dom,
I'm Dale.
and this week we're going over college football and our fantasy football draft.
But before we start, gotta be classy.
Alright. So first off, we're going to talk about the college football top 25 games. We have a really good lineup this week. There's only 3 games though that are in the there are 2 top 25 teams that are going against each other. I guess we'll just start off. Probably the biggest one. We got number 1 ranked Texas versus number 3 ranked Ohio State. It's gonna be a huge game.
Yeah, Texas is playing Ohio State for the first game. The second one's LSU and Clemson, and then Notre Dame and Miami.
Yeah. Texas and Ohio State. It's a huge game.
Who are you going for?
I'm going for Ohio State.
I'm not. I'm going for Texas.
I mean, cause you like Archie Manning. That's why.
No, that's not why I'm going for Texas.
Okay, why are you?
I
going
hate
for
Ohio
Texas?
State.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna go for them. I didn't go for them last year in the national championship.
You went for Notre Dame?
I did.
Oh, jeez.
And before that, I was going for Penn State. So.
Well, I have a pretty cool topic to go over. Along with these college football games, Florida is one of the best states for football. And not just college, not just NFL, but high school football. There's so many high school football players that are Broward and Miami-Dade football players that are playing in these college football games this upcoming week in the top 25. For Ohio State, you have wide receiver Brandon Innes from American Heritage and wide receiver Jeremiah Smith from Chaminade.
Okay.
Jeremiah Smith was a freshman last year, had an insane season, was one of the best players in all of college football. Brandon Innes, he's going to be a junior or a redshirt junior this year, because I think he redshirted his freshman year, so he's going to technically.
What was that, COVID year?
He just
right after.
No, I think he just redshirted because he knew he wasn't going to get playing time and he wanted to keep it as an eligibility. But he's gotten a couple reps at kick returner and punt returner, but now he's going to be the starting slot receiver for Ohio State against Texas this week. And also for Texas, their kicker, Michael Kern from St. Thomas Aquinas. Along with St. Thomas, he's not going to be there this year. But next year they have one of the best recruits in high school football, Dia Bell. He's a quarterback at St. Thomas. He is committed to Texas to go there next year, and he's gonna most likely back up or third string Arch Manning. So
Arch Manning goes to the NFL next year.
I don't think he will. I think he's gonna stay for his senior year. Him and his family are very traditional. They're not gonna do that early.
I think he does.
Oh.
I know. I like him. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he was better than Ewers.
Mm-hmm.
Like 100% better than Ewers. I think that. Well, it was last year when Ewers got hurt. He
went in for one game. He went in for one game, I think.
Yeah, but he carried them. He won the game for them. They were down when Ewers got hurt.
Yeah.
And he came back and won the game. And Ewers is a gamer. He wasn't bad.
In college football.
That's what I'm saying. He was a gamer. He wasn't bad. But I still think that Arch Manning should have won that starting position over him
last year.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna have it for this year, and I think he's gonna stay next year. But along with that, so if we move on, so you think you're going for
I'm going for Texas.
You're going for Texas. I'm going for Ohio State.
All right. The next game,
LSU
and Clemson.
And
I'm picking LSU to win.
I'm picking LSU to win as well. And this is actually another, like I said, Miami/Dade County players highlighting this week.
I know I'm dumb, but Dade County is Miami. Just want you to know.
Oh, Broward and Dade County. Okay. I meant Broward and Dade County.
I just wanted to have my moment.
Right. Broward and Dade County, I meant. D-end Patrick Payton from Miami Northwestern. He played 3 seasons at Florida State and transferred to LSU. This is going to be his first season at LSU.
Might be the best move he ever made.
Yeah, for real. And he's, what do you call it? He's definitely an NFL recruit. He's projected to be a late first round pick or day 2 pick. But I think he's going to show out, especially in this game against a really good team. So, yeah, like I said, a lot of these Broward and Dade kids showing out. We have a lot of strong roots in college football, especially this year, especially going for the next couple years. Everyone's recruiting from Florida, especially Broward and Dade, California, Georgia, Texas. Those are like your top 4 states for high school football that colleges are recruiting from. But like I said, I think this game's really going to be interesting. You have a Heisman race, but I think the Heisman race is going to be between these 2 senior quarterbacks, Garrett Nussheimer from LSU. He had a good season last year, and I think he's going to have an even better season this year. And Cade Klubnik from Clemson, who had same as him, had a good season last year. I think he's going to have an even better season this year. I think both of those guys are going to be in the Heisman race. I think as the opening game, LSU versus Clemson, Heisman candidate versus Heisman candidate, quarterback versus quarterback. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how both of them play. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I'm still hoping that someone on the Canes wins. So, the Heisman. I really don't give a shit.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want Clemson to win.
Mm-hmm.
I think LSU is going to just have a better offense and a better defense. I'm more interested in this third game.
Yeah, of course. We're all interested. We're Hurricanes fans. Miami Hurricanes versus Notre Dame, runner-ups in college football last year. They went to the finals and lost. What do you think?
It's Catholics versus cons.
Catholics versus cons.
I think that Notre Dame. I mean, they lost a couple key players this year. Obviously, because of last year, them being seniors. But Miami's got a lot of transfers this year.
Mm-hmm.
Carson Beck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he showed out in Georgia. He was great.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have him. I hope he could just do a better job than what Cam Ward did.
You think? I think it could be another Cam Ward situation where Cam Ward played 3 years at a different college, came here, had his best season yet, Heisman candidate, first overall pick in the draft. I think Carson Beck is going to be very similar in that sense, where he played 3 years at Georgia, had good seasons in Georgia.
I mean, he had very well seasons.
He's coming to a Miami team that's very well put together with a very good coaching staff with great players around him, and I think he's gonna have a Heisman candidate year just like Cam Ward did. And I hope he can take us further than Cam Ward. I'm not making a dig on Cam Ward because, I mean, I think the college upper level kind of screwed us last year out of the playoff spot.
We always get screwed out of the playoff spot, or bowl game spots. Come on.
So I
Why do you
think
think I want Ohio State to lose so bad?
right. So I think it's going to be a good situation for him this year.
And not just that though.
Mhm.
I mean, he was really good in Georgia.
He was good in Georgia.
Like,
I mean, national champion.
I was very surprised that he transferred.
I wasn't surprised he transferred. His spot was getting taken.
Yeah, but I mean to go
I
from
think it's Gunnar Stockton. I think the guy's name.
yeah,
is.
but I mean, like you said, national champion.
Mhm.
Like he could have went to Texas. He could have went anywhere.
Yeah.
And like
I
mean, I'm happy,
Yeah.
not complaining, but it was a shock. But I think that game is gonna go. I think there's not gonna be very good defense on both sides. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be a high scoring game. I think Miami. Oh, I hope Miami comes out on top. But
Well, that's actually what I wanted to talk about. Notre Dame, their quarterback is a true freshman. He has never started a college football game in his life. This is his first college football game. And he's going against a top defense led by Reuben Bain Jr.,
yeah,
coached by Jason Taylor. I mean, I don't think this kid stands a chance in the world against this defense, and I think it's Reuben Bain Jr. time to shine. Once again, another Hiesman candidate playing in these games.
I think it's gonna be a high scoring game just because if you look at the last couple times we've played them, it's just been all offense.
Right.
Both teams have great defenses.
Yeah. And
I think it's just gonna be
and like you
a
said,
shootout.
yeah, and like you said, Catholics versus convicts.
There's gonna be some fights.
It's gonna be a rough game to go to. It's gonna be a rough game to watch. I think it's gonna be really scrappy, especially the Miami culture. You know how we are. Notre Dame's a bit more cleaned up nowadays than they were back then. But as the first opening game of the season, Notre Dame coming off a tough loss in the national championship, they're coming back to get redemption, and they want to go back to that championship, and their first game is against us.
Yeah.
And I really do think not only is it going to be a really good offensive game, I think the defenses are both going to come out scrappy. I think
there's gonna be a lot of flags in that game. A lot of late hits.
I think our O-line is really going to have to step it up. Francis Maguioa, another guy who's a NFL prospect. Once again, like I was saying, when we're going back to these Broward and Dade County players, Francis Maguioa, offensive lineman, played at IMG. I mean, like Miami Hurricanes are ran by Florida high school players.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and that goes back from the 80s.
Yeah, years. I mean, I have a list here. We for starters, running back Mark Fletcher Jr., American Heritage. He's been our number 2 guy for the past 2 years.
Last year he was
number 1 and 2 because Damian Martinez.
That's what I was gonna say. Last season it was more of like a switch off.
Yeah.
Martinez was hurt a little bit last year.
A little bit banged up.
But I mean,
and Martinez was more of a power back.
He showed out though.
He showed out. Mark Fletcher Jr., like I said, he's gonna be he's American Heritage. Another running back, our second running back, Jordan Lyle. He was a true freshman last year. The game, what do you call it? Me and Dad went to. I took him to for his birthday. I forget who we went against. I think it was Wake Forest we went against. This guy, Jordan Lyle, literally, I think he had his first start in that game, had like two touchdowns, and had like 10 attempts for 200-something yards. I mean, I get it's Wake Forest, but as a true freshman coming into your first game and you do that, bro, those 2 guys are going to be insane. I think that's probably going to be one of the best if not the best running back duo in all of college football. And I don't see Jordan Lyle leaving, so we're going to have him for another 3 years, or this year and 2 more years. What do you think about that?
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, it's hard to say the greatest, 1-2 duo
For this year
that's what I'm
in
saying.
college football.
It's hard to say that. I mean, on paper,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds good, but I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
The Canes have the Canes have one of the hardest starting schedules in college this year. I mean,
we have
week 1 it's Notre Dame.
Week 3 it's Gators, and then week 4
week 4 is Gators. Week 5 is FSU.
Oh yeah, week 5 is
and
FSU.
Then I think like 2 games after that's Virginia Tech.
Yeah, and
we
then
have Louisville.
And then Syracuse and
Louisville.
Yeah, so another couple of teams that are going to be really
I'm just very. I mean, Miami season's gonna come down to the first 6 games.
Yeah, 1,000%. I think our team is built. We have all the weapons. We have our defense. I think everything relies on Carson Beck and how he plays.
Yeah.
There's no one getting through our. I think our defense. There's no way a team puts up more than 30 points on our defense.
I don't want to jinx it.
No. I don't see a college football team putting up more than 30 points in the regular season on our defense. Maybe in the playoffs. Like I said, the only guy that I see stopping us is Carson Beck. But once again, with these Broward and Dade County players, wide receiver JoJo Trader from Chaminade, he's a sophomore, I believe. He had a couple reps last year. He did really good, and he's going to be our number 2 or number 3 guy. He's going to be really good. You got defensive lineman Ruben Bain Jr. Already talked about him. Miami Central. He was on that Miami Central team from 4 or 5 years ago. He was a senior, and that was the team that was like the 3rd best team in the country and won the Florida state championship, I think it was. And he led that team, of course. And then wide receiver Ray Joseph, another guy.
Ray.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like a 3rd or 4th string guy for us. Maybe not play that much, but he's going to come in a couple games, be a role player. DB Xavier Lucas, he's going to be one of our main guys this year in the secondary. He played at American Heritage. Sorry, I forgot. Ray Joseph played at Miami Edison. Xavier Lucas played at American Heritage. He's going to be one of our top DBs this year. For the secondary, he's going to be a field general. He's, I think this kid's insane, and he should really show out this year. Wide receiver Malachi Tony from Heritage. This kid's got so many people talking about him. There's high hopes for this kid. Like I said, I think he's gonna be our number 2 guy, along with JoJo Trader, Ray Joseph, and a couple other guys. And then got linebacker Bobby Washington Jr. from Miami Palmetto. This is a guy that he wasn't originally a Hurricane. I'm not too sure what he was before. But like I said, he went to Miami Palmetto. He had a few okay seasons. I forget what college he went to, and he transferred to Miami to play his last season here. I don't think he's gonna be good for us when it comes to NFL. I don't think he's gonna make it that far. He's probably gonna end up being like an undrafted free agent. But like I said, for us, he's gonna be really good. Another linebacker, Wesley Basaint. This kid and Ruben Bain Jr. lit it up last year. They're gonna light it up this year. This duo right here with Ruben Bain on the line and Bassant as I think he's an outside linebacker. Oh my God, we should be tearing it up from the inside to the outside. The O-lines that we're going to be going against won't know what way to look. They're going to be attacking on all the ends of the field. And I just think with a defensive mind like Jason Taylor, Hall of Famer, he knows how to get through an O-line and these stunts that he's going to have to pull off. And with Cristobal's, new coaches that he brought in, I think it's going to be great for defensive guys this year, especially, like I said, with Ruben Bain, Xavier Lucas, and Wesley Bassant. Wesley Bassant played at Miami Central. I think he was on... I'm not too sure if he was on that Miami Central team with Ruben Bain, but I think they were like 1 or 2 years off from each other because Bassant, I think, is a year younger than Bain. And then last but not least, I think, let me see, Ruben Bain, Xavier Lucas, Malachi, Washington, Patrick J. Yeah. All right, last but not least, for the Miami Hurricanes players that we got, is a guy that I don't think is gonna play right away. He might get a couple of reps in a game against like Ball State or what's it called, Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
Like against a team that I think we're gonna blow out. This kid is from your alma mater. West Broward.
They sucked when I played there.
Well, you played hockey there, not football.
Yeah, but our hockey team was the only team that did anything or won. Capped in all 4 years.
This kid, wide receiver, who I personally played against, Joshua Moore from West Broward High School. He's a freshman at Miami. I can tell you from personal experience, this kid's a dog.
I'll say this. First off, we gotta crack open another beer.
Okay.
Second of all, anyone that comes from West Broward is a dog. Okay?
Guys.
Right.
You just got blown out by a team in Utah by 38-12. I don't want to hear all their dogs.
Hey, anybody that comes from West Broward's got heart, alright? We're talking first freshman to ever walk the halls of that school.
Okay.
Heart.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Wildcats. Or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, no, Bobcats. There it is.
Wait, Wildcats? Wait, High School Musical?
No, because Western's Wildcats, aren't they?
No, they're Bobcats.
Western is not Bobcats.
Oh, no. Western is...
Wildcats.
Yeah, Wildcats, I think.
That'd be your High School Musical.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
No, but I mean, listen, in all seriousness, no, like, obviously
but
he's really good and he's done good for himself, so hats off to him because West Broward's football team sucks.
Well, they did suck. They don't suck anymore.
Anything's a step. When I went to West Broward High School, right?
Mm-hmm.
We won 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I went there. That's terrible. So anything from that's a step up.
I mean, I did better than that.
Anything's a step up. Okay? So, look, he's obviously good.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the kid. He worked his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so here's a conversation that we would like to see what your guys' opinion is on it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? Who, in your guys' eyes, is the greatest college football coach ever? Before we give our answers, write it in the comments who you think is the best college coach ever.
Yeah.
And it could be old,
New.
or new.
Right. Current.
You go first. Because I got my stats here. You go first. That's what I was doing right there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were.
I wanted to get the exact stats down for my answer, so you go first.
Okay. I had two in mind. I'm not gonna lie. There was two.
So say your two.
I'm not gonna say my two because I don't need to. I only have my one, and it's the only correct answer.
What is it?
People aren't gonna like it, but it's the truth.
What?
Nick Saban.
Bullshit. I'm saying you're wrong.
Okay. I'm not.
Okay.
Nick Saban is the greatest college football coach of all time.
I'm not giving it to him.
I don't care what anyone says. You could say, "Oh, he was only good because he had the guys around him." Well, who got the guys there? Nick Saban. He's one of the greatest recruiters of all time. He coached those high school kids to how many national championships does he have? How many?
I think he's like at 6.
How many
5 or 6.
How many SEC titles does he have?
Mine's gonna.
Nick Saban.
Mine's
They're terrible in the NFL, but college football.
Mine's a little controversial because of the incident that had occurred, but I'm going Joe Paterno.
Oh my
God. I mean, listen. He's got 2 national championships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
3 Big Ten. Things.
Titles.
Yeah. He was He was assistant coach from 1950 to 1965. And then head coach from 66 to 2011. And he would have been the coach for 2012. I mean, he died in, I think, 2012. It was like 2011 or 2012.
Yeah.
But he would have been the coach for 2012. Unfortunately, Penn State fucked up and with the whole scandal thing and didn't listen to him, so he got the repercussions. He resigned. But this is his overall.
Yeah.
Okay. 409 wins, 136 losses, 3 ties. Okay. He in bowl games, he's 24-12-1.
Damn.
And like I said, 2 national championships, 82-86.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Where football was kind of a free-for-all.
I think it was Bush League.
You had 3 Big Ten titles, 94, 05, and 09.
Yeah.
I mean, college football, was real good at, you had a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, I know the scandal tarnishes his reputation.
It does kind of
But, look, it's like Joe Quenneville in hockey.
Yeah.
3 Stanley Cup championships.
Yeah.
None of them were back-to-back. I think there was, 2 of them was, one of them, they won and then they lost.
Yeah,
they won
every other year.
Yeah, every other year on 2, and then I think they went 2 years after that, won again, because LA won in between those.
Yeah.
And then, he makes, they have the whole scandal with the assistant coach and the player, right? And his reputation gets tarnished, he resigns.
Right.
But that doesn't take away, he didn't do it.
Right.
It's like Joe Paterno, he didn't do it. He said something. If
O.J. Simpson, he didn't do it.
Love don't fit, you got to quit.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those things where, he did his job. He said something. Ball's not in his, it's not in his hands after that. You know what I mean? That becomes a higher up thing. But that should not take away from the accomplishments. And, let's be honest here. That's probably the longest coach to ever coach anything.
Right.
And it was all with one team.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that's the reason why I think he is the greatest coach. Because, don't get me wrong, Nick Saban has always been with Alabama.
No. This is what I was going to say. Because you were talking about Joe Paterno and the assistant coach and the head coach. Nick Saban, he did his stuff with Alabama. But the things that he did with the LSU team that he had before Alabama, listen.
I mean, I'm not saying you're not wrong.
Listen,
I'm just not going to give it to him.
All right. Well,
Fuck the Dolphins up. I'm not giving it to him.
Okay, that's fine. But I'll give you another coach that I think is 10 times better than Paterno, that I think is just as good as Saban, if not better, the other guy I was talking about. And that's Jimmy Johnson. I know we're talking about college football specifically.
I agree. I agree.
Johnson.
But I got one better for you.
Come on.
Got one better for you.
Alright, go ahead.
Jimmy Johnson wasn't, I mean, he was short-lived in college because he went to the Dallas Cowboys. But if you want, I got a better coach than Johnson.
Tell me.
Who's way better at recruiting. Butch Davis.
I see, that was... Alright. Listen, at the end of the day...
He had
the
greatest recruitment class. And the only recruitment class in college football history to lose 2 games. And what was it? 4 years?
Yeah.
5 years?
Something like that.
And still got fucked out of the bowl game. Multiple times.
Right.
Fuck you, Ohio State.
Let's lower the curse a bit.
Listen. Joe Paterno. I'm not giving it to Nick Saban.
Oh, you don't have to give it to him. That's just who it is.
No.
Alright.
Not happening.
Alright, well, I think we're gonna do this next week, but it seems like we have time on our hands. This is something I wanted to get into. Who has the greatest college football Heisman season of all time? Who has the single greatest college football Heisman season?
All right, hold on.
Of all time?
Here's how we gotta be careful with this, because I don't think you can do all time, because there's a lot of players that played different styles of football and eras of football. So I think we have to be more specific.
All right, who has the single greatest college football Heisman season since 2000? We'll say.
Okay. Yeah.
2000 to 2025.
Okay.
I have my two. I have 2 guys I'm deciding between.
I hate to say it, but you probably got to go to Tebow.
Ah, jeez. Do you have a second guy that maybe I'll like your answer?
Listen, better? I said I don't want. I said I don't want to say it, but I mean, I'll go second just because he was an idiot.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he won the Heisman the way he played college football when you listen to his interviews, but Johnny Manziel.
Listen, that was one of my guys I was thinking about, but at the end of the day, I don't think either of those two. Huh?
Say the name.
Who do you think I'm gonna say?
You gonna say Baker Mayfield?
No, I'm not gonna say Baker Mayfield.
Who?
No. I have 2 guys.
Cheesecake Factory?
No, I have 2 guys, and I think both of their Heisman seasons are equally better, or if not better, depending on who you're a fan of and how biased you are.
Really quick, before you get into that, I'll say Reggie Bush.
Okay. I could see that.
I'd say Reggie Bush.
I think all the guys that won the Heisman all say Reggie Bush had the best Heisman season.
Well, not just that,
because they don't want to be what do you call it? Like selfish. They don't want to be like self-orbiting.
I mean,
everyone that won the Heisman says that Reggie Bush is the best Heisman winner of all time.
But it not just that though, but he really got fucked over.
Yeah, I think. All right.
Yeah, but he got it back though, didn't he? He got it back. They gave him the Heisman
they
back
gave
2 years?
Yeah, they
2 years ago?
Yeah, they gave it back to him.
It only took 15, 16 years to get it back.
So you know who I think has the single greatest Heisman season of all time? I got 2 guys. I have Cam Newton, who I don't think you're going to agree with me, but Cam Newton and Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's season is very comparable with Reggie Bush's. Not exactly, but the guys that Derrick Henry was going against week to week, oh my God.
And Reggie Bush wasn't?
He was, but Derrick Henry, bro. Derrick Henry, Cam Newton, that Auburn Cam Newton, bro, nobody was touching him. Nobody was touching him.
I mean, that's like saying Tim Tebow and Reggie Bush.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No.
They played in a better era of football. I think that's why.
I think Tim Tebow had such a good team around him where it was like he was forced to succeed. With Cam Newton, for all of his years in college football, the NFL, he was consistently the star player of his team, no matter what.
Not when he backed up Tim Tebow.
No, I'm saying from Auburn to the NFL. Auburn? Who can you really say, to your knowledge?
No, I get what you're saying.
Who can you really say that was on that team other than Cam Newton?
No, you're right. You're not wrong.
And then when he went to the NFL, you had Luke Kuechly, Greg Olsen at the end of his career, Greg Olsen. Luke Kuechly, who was only there for like 2 years while Cam was there because of the injury. Steve Smith Sr., end of his career.
He was still a boss.
He only played for like 1 season with Cam. You had CMC, who only played 1 or 2 seasons with Cam. That 2015 Super Bowl appearance that he had, bro, he had no O-line. He was getting attacked from Von Miller and was it DeMarcus Ware? No, who was it? Von Miller and oh my God, I can't put my name on. All right, I don't know who it was. I'm thinking about it though. Yeah, Cam Newton, Derrick Henry, bro. 23 touchdowns, Derrick Henry. Oh my God. He had over 2,000 all-purpose yards, 23 touchdowns, only 300 something carries. I memorized those stats because it was such a great season.
You gonna cradle his balls too?
Listen, bro, he was so good. Him and Cam Newton, bro. I know I'm sounding like a newer, like whatever.
Reggie Bush has something that both of them don't. That's a Super Bowl ring.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Enough said.
All right.
Enough said. Enough said.
And for the last thing on the podcast, this is something we've been wanting to do for a while. This is an idea we came up with when we first started the podcast, and we've been waiting to do it. Hold
on. Before we get in there, open another drink.
Oh, jeez.
And the shitter's full.
All right.
This is something that we've really wanted to do
for a while,
but there's a reason why. So, in the first podcast, we said that we were going to maybe sometimes do a whole episode or highlights of an episode where we play Madden or NHL against one another.
Right.
So
a separate video, not part of an podcast episode.
I thought it would be kind of cool for us to draft our all-time own team, past and present players, right? And we would create the team and play against one another. Mm-hmm. We got to rock, paper, scissors, shoot so we're going to do the draft now.
So we're going to do the draft. It's not 100% if we're going to do the team in NHL, but we're doing...
Oh, no, we're doing that. We're doing that. You don't got to be scared.
Might do. Alright, so yeah, let's do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, let's do rock, paper, scissors, shoot to see who gets the first pick. Alright? Hold on, do it here so this is behind here. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright. No, that's paper. No, you had paper. He went like this, and then, nah, you had paper.
Alright, go.
You had paper.
Go. Who's your first draft pick?
Alright, because we already kind of talked off camera, and you said you weren't going to pick him, I'm not going to make him my first pick then, since you said you're not going to pick him either way.
I'm not, but go.
If you're not going to pick him...
Just pick him.
No, I don't want to waste a draft pick on him.
You're not wasting a draft pick, because I'm not going to pick him.
Okay, so I'll pick him later.
You're so predictable.
I'll pick him later then.
Alright, go.
So, since I'm picking him later...
Just jock ride him again, why don't you?
No, since I'm picking him later,
Did you write down the stats?
No, I didn't write down stats.
Okay, I wrote down my stats only for the top 6 players I'm drafting.
Alright. So since I'm gonna draft the guy who's not gonna be named till I draft him, I'm gonna draft with my first pick, Mark Messier.
Okay. Alright, that's a good first round pick. But
Wait, hold on.
no, you already drafted him.
No.
You already drafted him. There's
No.
no take backs in a
No.
fucking draft.
No. I read the wrong name.
No, you already
No,
there's no take
I
backs.
read the wrong name.
Bro.
I read the wrong name.
Bro.
I read the wrong name.
There's no take backs.
I read the wrong name.
Okay, that sucks to suck.
No, I read the wrong name. No.
If this was the NFL draft or the NHL draft,
No, I
would they
read the
allow
wrong
you to take
name.
it back?
I read the wrong name.
There's no take backs.
I read the wrong name.
Bro, you're such a sore loser.
I read the wrong name.
No.
Yeah.
It sucks. You drafted Mark Messier.
No, I read
Yes,
the
you
wrong
did.
name. No, I'm dead serious. I'm not doing it unless I get my other guy.
So we gotta restart this?
No.
Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this.
No, we don't.
You can't do take backs.
I
That
can
makes
cut
us
it.
look
I'll
bad.
cut it. I'll cut it.
Fine. 3, 2, 1. So for this, no, because I already opened it. You can't.
No, I'm saying, right before I say my first overall pick, I'll
All
say who I'm.
Just start over with my first overall pick.
And for my first overall pick, I'm gonna take Mario Lemieux.
That's fine. For my first overall pick, okay, I'm going to go Mike Bossy. He played 752 games, 573 goals, 553 assists for a total of 1,126 points. Now, I just want to say this. For my top 6 wingers that I'm drafting, I'm going to read their stats only for one reason. Dominic always gives me crap for liking the older players from the 80s and the 90s. He always gives me crap.
90s in. The 80s.
Listen, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to read their stats because every player that I have on here has retired either late 90s, like 98, 99, or mid 2000s.
Right.
And actually, some of them are still playing.
Okay.
So that's my first pick. So Mike Bossy.
Mike Bossy. All right. With my second pick, there's a guy I want, but I don't think you're gonna take him. So I'm gonna go with another safe option. I'm gonna go Alex Ovechkin.
No, I wasn't gonna take him.
No, I'm saying the other guy that I wanted to take.
All
I
right.
think that you're gonna get him.
So you
You
drafted Alex Ovechkin.
I want Ovechkin.
Well, there's no take back, so you got Alex Ovechkin.
I know.
My second player that I'm going to draft. Now, Mike Bossy, I drafted him at a right wing. I'm going to go center. I'm going to go Pavel Datsyuk. He had 953 games played.
Crossing him off the list.
He had 953 games played, 314 goals, 604 assists, with a total of 918 total points. But
He was going to be on my third
he
line.
was literally a magician.
I know, on shootouts.
Screw shootouts. Like,
breakaways.
you want to talk about in the
Alex
offensive
is-
zone, two-way player,
Yeah.
good, probably top 5 best two-way players ever.
Yeah.
But his
Along with
hands,
Barkov.
were
nasty.
just
nasty. Bro, I had him on my list. I was going to take him.
he's taking your jock strap. is what's happening.
Bro.
He's banging your mom. That's what's happening.
So that's your second overall pick, okay. With my third overall pick, I'm going. Do I go? Ooh. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take the safe option again. I'm gonna go Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky.
Wow.
I'm doing this. I'm playing it safe. Listen, the teams I got.
And
after we're done drafting, we're gonna
create these teams.
We're gonna create the lines and tell you the lines. That
I'm going in order in my lines.
Oh, you're going in order?
Yeah,
I'm not going in order. So I'm going to create my lines, and then we're going to say why we put these guys on the line together.
I'm just going in order.
Okay.
All right, so for my third round pick, I'm going Sergei Fedorov. Now, he played multiple positions in the NHL. He played left wing. Actually, he played left wing, center, and defenseman.
Let's just go in order. We'll go. We'll go forwards, then defenseman, then goalies.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I went Sergei Fedorov.
Okay.
He had 1,248 games.
Okay.
483 goals, 696 assists, 1,179 points total, and he played from early 90s to early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% certain when he retired, but I definitely know early 90s, and he was one of the he was part of the Russian five of Detroit when they repeated.
One of the greatest from
he really played three positions, but they listed him as two. They only list him as two, but he really did three. They did everything. Who's your fourth pick?
My fourth pick. I'm gonna go Ted Lindsay.
Okay. Iconic player.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really funny that
the line I have him on.
I really want to point this out. It's really funny you give me shit all the time when we play NHL or we talk hockey stats. That a couple of the players you've drafted are from the 80s.
That's fine.
That's such hypocritical. You know what? Ed, I got one for you. Don't worry. I got one for you.
Listen, the line I got him on, insane. No one's stopping this line. And I don't... the guy that's going to be on the line with him and the other person, you're not going to pick, so I know that line's clear. That's going to be my second line.
When we get to the defenseman, you're going to see Dominic flip a shit. Watch.
Oh, because those are my boys.
So,
defensemen.
For my fourth player, the Finnish Flash.
Ah, jeez.
Teemu Selanne.
I had him on here. I was going to be a dick and get him.
Teemu Selanne is hands down my favorite all-time NHL hockey player. Okay? 1,451 games played, 684 goals, 773 assists for a total of 1,457 total points. Okay? He started out with the Winnipeg Jets.
Yeah.
He played on a line with Yari Curry.
Yep.
Okay. Got traded in, I think he was a rookie in 93. He's the only player in NHL history.
Yeah.
As a rookie to score 75 goals.
Mm-hmm.
As a rookie.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I get it. Goalies back then, they weren't. Listen,
oh my
it's
God.
not like
that's.
Stop. I'll say this. Stop. I'll say this. Now in the NHL, you have you probably have like 20 goaltenders that can all contend for top 10,
that's
right?
Why, that's
Back
why,
in the
that's
day,
why sometimes I say some of these guys that played in the 80s and 90s, you can't compare.
Okay, but
because the goalies that they were going against were literally standing straight up when the player was 5 feet away from them.
You gotta remember this.
They weren't in butterfly position.
The style of play,
I don't care.
was so much harder.
Dude, Gretzky, the amount of 5-hole Gretzky goals that he had was insane because the goalies would stand straight up. And,
you know why Gretzky was so good? You want to know why? Because he had players that would literally protect him. If someone so much tapped Gretzky with the stick, they were going over there and whooping that ass. All right, so I went Teemu Selanne. Who's your 5th pick?
Jaromir Jagr.
Okay, all right, that's fine. My 5th pick, Joe Sakic.
Guess I'm crossing him off the list.
Joe Sakic, 1,378 games played, 625 goals, 1,016 assists, and for a total of 1,641 total. Here's the crazy thing, though. This is why I picked Joe Sakic. He was a shut-down centerman, right? Shut-down centerman, like Pavel Datsyuk.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like... He was the star player when the Quebec Nordiques drafted him, right? And when the Quebec Nordiques folded, they moved to Nashville. Sorry, not Nashville. Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado.
So he stayed with them the whole time, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, Selanne went to the Ducks and then Avalanche, San Jose back to the Ducks, but Sakic stayed with Colorado his whole entire career, 2-time Stanley Cup champion, right? And just, bro, he would get in those gritty, he'd get in the corner and get mean, he would fight, he would hit, he'd score goals. Come on, that's a steal right there.
I mean, in your opinion, that's a steal.
In your opinion, you're pissed.
No, not yet. But I think you're...
Yeah.
I think that you're gonna make me pissed when it comes to defenders.
Oh yeah. Who's your 6th pick?
McDavid.
Okay.
McDavid.
All right.
Was he on your list?
No.
He wasn't.
Truthfully, that's why I said I guarantee you none of my players are on your list. Like
you already said that.
No, I'm saying like they're on your list, but you wouldn't think of me drafting them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say some of the guys I already drafted. You said was on your list.
The only player that I have current on my team is the person I'm about to draft, Patty Kane.
Guess I'm crossing him off the list.
That's the only current player I have on the team.
He was gonna be on my 3rd line. Which,
all right.
Oh, man.
I got Patty Kane with 1,302 games, and it's still current.
Yeah.
But
when we're picking these guys, these are all of these guys in their prime if they were all to play on a team together.
Oh yeah,
all in their prime.
So 1,302 games and still counting.
Yeah.
Right.
Still counting.
492 goals.
Yeah.
851 assists.
Yeah. For
a total of 1,343 total points.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though. So we went 2 lines. So technically we're doing 3 lines.
Yeah,
three sets of defensemen.
Yeah, no, three O lines, 3 D lines, and 2 goalies.
Okay, so I still got to pick two more defensemen.
2.
But I will say this though, like Patty Kane in his fucking prime.
I know.
John, listen, and here's the crazy part though. A lot of people don't realize this, because I know you probably are going to draft him, and I'm not, so it's okay. I'm going to say this now.
All right.
Patty Kane in his prime, in my opinion, is when he was on a line with Marian Hossa and Patrick Sharp, and then towards the end of his prime, it was Marian Hossa and Antti Panarin.
I was gonna put Hossa.
No, I'm not drafting him.
But no, I'm not gonna draft him either because I found guys that I wanted in the third line better than they're gonna fit better. But he was one of the guys I was thinking of drafting. I'm not gonna draft him though. So I guess I'll go with my 7th pick.
But before we do that, beer up. All right. So who's your 7th pick?
My 7th pick. Oh God, I'm down to my 3rd line here. I already got my 1st and 2nd line. My 3rd line, I'm just deciding. I'm gonna now. I'm going Steve Yzerman.
Okay. All right. But hey, that's part of that. That Steve Yzerman played with Sergei Fedorov, as well as at the end of his career, he played with I think Pavel Datsyuk only played like 1 or 2 years when Steve Yzerman was the captain.
they barely missed each other. I think they played.
No. I think Datsyuk got drafted like 2004, maybe 2003. And I think Yzerman retired like 2006.
Yeah, it was right around that time. I think they only
2005. I think he retired because
I know they played 1 year together.
Yeah, but Lindstrom.
I don't know about the 2nd year.
Lindstrom was the captain in 2006 when they won the Stanley Cup. So he either retired 2004, 2005 season, or 2003, 2004 season.
Right.
But I know that Datsyuk and Yzerman played it was like maybe 1 or 2 years. I could be wrong. He might have gotten drafted earlier than that. All right.
Your 7th pick.
So for my 7th, 8th, and 9th pick on my 3rd line, I'm going hard hitting, entire fighting, checking, grinding line.
Yeah.
That also, I didn't look up their stats, but I know that they're pretty good because of the players and the teams they played on. I'm going Bob Probart. Hands down, top 3 greatest fighters of all time.
But listen, when we're talking about all-time teams, I don't think
he played on some of the greatest Detroit Red Wings. He was with Yzerman, Fedorov.
Listen, I think
when he was in his prime, he didn't just score.
But when you're talking about all-time team and you want a guy out there, like you said, fighting, aggressive, I think Yzerman's a better mix of that. I'm not saying Yzerman's a fighter like that, but he's aggressive.
But here's the thing, though.
The mix, the ratio from being aggressive and being a playmaker.
I gotta look this up. Now I'm actually kind of curious to see.
With Yzerman and Datsyuk?
No. How many goals did Bob Probart have?
I think Yzerman has a better ratio from being aggressive and playmaking than Probart has with playmaking and being aggressive.
So
he's mainly aggressive, and he was a role player. I don't think he was a really good playmaker.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Probart played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years in the NHL.
Good for him.
Split about 80%. No, about 87% was with the Red Wings, and then from 96 to 02 was with the Blackhawks. But keep in mind, he was a 3rd line, 4th line player.
Good for him.
And a fighter and a hitter. He had 935 games played, 163 goals, 221 assists for 384. That's pretty good for a fighter and a 3rd line player. Because if you take those stats right now in the NHL, he's making... I mean, I'm not saying his play. I'm just saying, if you took those stats right now in the NHL, he's going to be a top 6.
I just don't think he's making it on an all-time team.
We're gonna see how how many goals he puts on you in NHL.
We'll see. So with my, was it 9th pick?
Okay, yeah.
No, 8th pick.
Yeah, it'll be your 8th pick.
Um,
I'm gonna look up my next one that I'm gonna draft too.
I'm deciding between 3. Give me Mark Messier.
You already took him. That was your first pick.
No, Mario Lemieux was my first pick.
Okay.
Mark Messier.
All right. So for my 8th pick, I'm going Marty McSorley. Okay. Now Marty McSorley played for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Edmonton Oilers, Los Angeles Kings, New York Rangers, San Jose Sharks, and Boston Bruins. He played from 1982 to 2001. Okay. He was like Bob Probart.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He also was on the Kings team when Gretzky was traded from the Oilers to the Kings.
Yeah.
And he started off with Pittsburgh, and he was actually on the Edmonton Oilers with Gretzky in 86-87, 87-88.
Having a hard time.
And then he went over to the Kings in 88-89. Huh?
I'm trying to decide who my last guy is.
I'm not
know.
I'm not entirely sure if he went over in the trade with Wayne Gretzky to the Kings.
No, he didn't. It was separate. It was separate.
What do you call it? They both played on the Oilers and the Kings together. So his career statistics.
Separate though.
His career statistics is 961 games played, 108 goals, 251 assists, 359 points.
Yeah.
And he was a really good fighter, but he was more he was a great fighter, but in my opinion, he was just like a great hard grinder.
All right. With my last pick for the forwards, I'm deciding between 2. You're not picking either one of them. I just don't see you picking either one of them.
Okay.
The one guy that I think you might have wanted to pick, you would have already picked right now because you picked Teemu Selanne.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna take him over Crosby.
Who?
Yari Curry.
Alright, so alright, look, I wasn't gonna take him, but I will say this though. Okay, so Yari Curry started out in Edmonton. I know
he's my pick, by the way. I'm just saying
I think he finished out his career in Anaheim. I'm not sure. I think he finished out his career with Adam Oates in Anaheim.
I thought he played somewhere else after Anaheim.
I'm not sure, but I don't even know where he played. Oh, I'm sorry. He played with Winnipeg Jets, as well as the Edmonton Oilers. I know he was on the Edmonton Oilers in the 80s.
Do I switch?
Actually, hold on. Let me double check this because you know how I am with hockey stats.
Yeah.
But I know he was on the Edmonton Oilers with Gretzky. Spelled Yari Curry, spelled for me. It's Yurri, right?
No, it's a J.
Jurri.
Jarri.
Jarri. Okay.
Curry.
Yep. So yeah, I was correct. So he started out in Edmonton, then went to the Kings, then the Rangers, then the Anaheim Ducks. And then he finished out with the Avalanche, but he played from 77 to 98. But I will say this though, that's a good pickup because.
But the line I have him on, dude.
All right, what's the line you have him on?
We'll go after that after.
All right,
we'll go.
So he's got 1,000.
Do your last pick.
Hold on, he's got 1,251 games played with 601 goals, 797 assists. For 1,398 points, that's not bad at all. That's a good pickup. That's a good pickup. All right, so
your last forward.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna pick him or not because I know you like to have at least one fighter on your team, but I'm gonna go with it. I'm going Sean Thornton.
No, I wasn't gonna pick him,
but because all right, Sean Thornton. 605 games played, only 61 goals, but 100 assists. Listen, you know how he played. You were old enough to see him play.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that him being on a third line or on a third line just hitting people, running people over.
This is kind of the same thing that I was saying with Robart. On an all-time team, I just don't see them hanging with these guys.
Yeah, but you got to look at it this way, though. Remember, they've made NHL games so real, pretty much majorly realistic now. Like, back in the day when we had the NHL games, right, on the Xbox, you would get hit and you wouldn't lose.
No, but I'm talking about if these guys played current day, all in their prime, I'm just saying, I don't think Sean Thornton and Probart are hanging with these guys.
Not Probart, but Sean Thornton was. Sean Thornton was actually pretty fast. He wasn't an awkward skater. Like, he was... You remember Chris Neal? From the Ottawa Senators? He was the one that would always fight Matt Martin from the Islanders.
Maybe I've seen highlights of it. But
Okay.
I know the name, I just don't remember the player.
Better statistic. Remember Haley on the Panthers? Mm-hmm. That's how Sean Thornton was. But he was faster than him.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, compared to these guys, I don't see him playing well. And all time, and all in their prime, I just don't see him matching up. So I'll.
Are we gonna do forward lines now, or are we gonna wait?
No, we'll wait till the end. But since I got the first pick for forwards, I'll let you have the first pick for defensemen.
You sure you want that? We gotta go 3 defensemen, 3 pairs of defensemen, right?
Yep.
Drew Daddy.
Okay, that's fine. It's 100% fine.
You're not picking any of the defensemen I have. I know that for a fact.
All right. My first pick for defenseman, Nick Lindstrom.
Oh, son of a cunt. You looked at my fucking thing.
No, I swear to God I didn't. He was literally the second guy I wrote down.
All right, I'm going Brent Burns.
God damn it. I wanted one of my top 5 guys of all time on my team. Either Crosby or Burns.
Lindstrom was literally like my next pick. You asshole.
I wanted Crosby or Burns. No. And I passed Crosby up for Yari Curry. Because I thought I could get Burns.
I told you he was going to get mad. All right, who's your next one?
Hold on, let me write down Lindstrom. God damn it.
There's only one other way I can make this a sweep. A nice, not a sweep, a nice 3-way. It's your pick. Don't fuck it up.
Jeez, who do I want Lindstrom on the line with? Actually, no. I'm gonna save his line mate for later.
Just be safe and draft him. Because I know who you're going with.
No, you don't. No, yes, I swear to God you don't.
Okay. Because if you don't do it, I'm drafting him.
Okay, that's fine. You could draft him.
Go.
I'm putting Nick Lindstrom on the line. Well, let me cross out Burns because you picked him. Give me Scott Niedermayer.
Wow. And I wasn't gonna draft him. He wasn't. I was thinking about it because I thought we were only doing 2 sets of D. But I will say this though: 4-time Stanley Cup champion with the Devils and Anaheim Ducks.
But tell me,
not a bad pickup.
Lindstrom and Niedermayer on the same line, dude.
Yeah,
their playing styles match so well with each other.
Listen, they do. They do. I'll give it to you. I'm gonna go Ray Bork.
That was the first guy I wrote down.
I was gonna go Ray Bork.
That was the first guy I wrote down.
Unfortunately, you want to know what the shittiest thing about Ray Bork was?
Mm.
Like, okay, so You want to talk about one of the greatest Stanley Cup raises of all time? All right. You know me. I don't show emotions.
Yeah.
When it comes to winning championships. I don't tear up. Not like Dad, where he almost goes through the fucking wall, or the sliding glass door. But he played his entire career in Boston. Let me rephrase that. He started his career in Boston.
Yeah.
Right? He played his entire career until the last season.
Mm-hmm.
Then he got... it was 2001, the beginning of the 2001 season. He gets traded... they asked for a trade in the offseason to the Colorado Avalanche, right?
Mm-hmm.
He went his entire career, gets the captain spot like 2-3 years into being on Boston, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boston's a hard place to play hockey in.
Yeah.
He goes from ups, downs, can never get it done, never been in a Stanley Cup final ever.
Yeah.
Goes to the Avalanche, wins it. Joe Sakic, Gary Bettman goes, Joe Sakic, come grab the cup because there's a player on your team waiting for it.
Yeah.
And that was his retirement season.
Yeah.
Sakic he takes a picture, picks up, doesn't even take a lap.
Mm-hmm.
Just goes and hands it right over there.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch it, it's a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Alright, you go.
I'm gonna pick this guy because the guy I have him on a line with, I know you won't pick, but I think you might pick him. Brian Leetch.
I was going to go with Brian Leetch. He is the greatest American playing defenseman to ever play the game. And he played for the Rangers with Messier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a good pickup.
And that's why he's on.
Because you're going to put him on the first line with, you're going to put him on a line with Messier as a defensive. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. It's a good pickup. I'm going to go Paul Coffey. Edmonton Oilers.
I wasn't going to put him on the same line, but I was...
Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
And, look, if we're going to be honest, like...
He might be... He's one of the most well-known NHL defensemen of all time.
Well, and he's an assistant coach on the...
Yeah.
Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah.
I think after Edmonton, I think he went to Vancouver, but I could be wrong. But go.
And the guy I'm putting... Actually, no. I'm going to wait on him because I don't think you're going to get... You're not going to pick him, so I'm not going to waste a pick on him because I know you won't want him. Cale Makar.
Fuck. I completely forgot about that. Damn, that's a good pickup. I got to give you credit for that one. Don't leave me hanging, bitch. That was a good one.
Yeah, Cale Makar.
All right, I'm going Rob Blake. Rob Blake.
Didn't even cross my mind.
Rob Blake played with the Colorado Avalanche, San Jose Sharks, and Los Angeles Kings. But he invented... Well, I don't want to say he invented the hip check, but he patented the hip check.
Yes.
Like, I'm sorry, you ain't getting across it.
It's not a guy that crossed my mind that I wanted to pick, but now that you say it, yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the guys I picked.
Now I gotta think of last defenseman. Oh man. Alright, let me start thinking.
I'm gonna take a guy that I'm putting on the line with Brian Leetch, Scott Stevens, Captain Crunch.
Okay.
Him and Brian Leetch on the same line? Dude. Bodies are flying. But
you could say the same thing with Drew Doughty and Rob Blake.
I mean, you can. I didn't know you were putting them on a line together.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like...
Oh. But no. Well, those two on a line together, bodies are going flying. The Bash Brothers.
You're not gonna like this next one.
Go for it.
I'm going Duncan Keith. Prime Duncan Keith on Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. He was
not hurting my feelings.
He was a power play animal.
Not hurting my feelings.
When him and Brent Seabrook, it would be him, Brent Seabrook, Taze, Kane and Hosa.
Yeah.
Or it was Sharp. I forget which one. It was either Hosa or Sharp. I forget which one was on the which one of those two switched out.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they combined over 100 goals on power plays. Mm-hmm. Like that was when before and during the cup run, like their 3 Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
So I went Duncan Key. Now, goalies.
Wait, no, I have to do my last defenseman.
Oh yeah, that's right. I went first.
Yeah. I'm deciding between 2. This guy's gonna be on the second line with Cale Makar.
Who?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm deciding between 2 guys.
Alright, you got 4 seconds. 4.
I'm doing
3.
Chris Pronger.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was definitely thinking about getting him, but then you had picked Niedermeyer. Listen, I'm just gonna say this. They played together in Anaheim when they won the cup. They were on the same line, defensive pair together. That's a good defensive pair. He's physical. He's a playmaker, and
he's a great defenseman.
He had goals.
Yeah.
Did you know how his career ended though?
Nah.
So when he was on Philadelphia, when Yager came back and was playing in Philly with like Drew and all of them, he took I forget what team it was. They shot the puck, and the guy's stick hit him right, like, cause he was one of the guys that never wore a visor.
Yeah.
Hit him right in the eye, and he went fucking blind in his eye.
Yeah.
That's a terrible way to fucking have to be forced to end your career.
Yeah.
All right. Goaltenders, you go first.
Goalies. You want me to go first on goalies?
Go first.
Okay. Is that
you ain't picking mine?
We're doing 2 goalies.
Yeah, that's what we agreed on.
All right. Man. Brodeur.
That's fine. You're going to go greatest goaltender of all time? Statistically, he's the greatest goaltender of all time.
Patrick Wall?
No. Brodeur passed Patrick Wall
for
the greatest goaltender of all time. But statistically, if we're going to be honest, it's kind of hard to say greatest goaltender of all time. Because...
Well, make your pick. Let me see who you got.
I'm going Jonathan Quick.
I know. I was thinking about him.
Greatest American-born goaltender.
Okay, and his prime is probably one of the top 5 best primes for a goalie. Top 10 best primes.
Top 10, but not top 5.
All right, top 10.
Because I can name 5 goaltenders right now that had a better prime than him.
Top 10 best primes for goalies all time, for sure.
Best American-born goaltender.
Well,
in a while. I don't even know who you could.
Connor Hellebuck is getting up there.
No.
Connor
Hellebuck will never hold Jonathan Quick's jockstrap.
Oh my God, dude!
2-time Stanley Cup winner. I'm sorry, 3-time Stanley Cup winner.
The past 2 or 3 seasons. The past 3 seasons from Hellebuck, dude. He's gonna
look at the division that Connor Hellebuck played in, and look at the division.
Please.
Okay, plays in, and look at the divisions that Jonathan Quick played in.
Stat wise, Hellebuck might end up better than
Stop.
Alright,
stop.
No.
I gotta look this
stop.
up.
Come on. Oh my God.
You can't make a statement like that and then not.
Because it's true,
Connor.
By the end, Hellebuck. I think Hellebuck's stat wise is going to be better than Quick by the end of his career. I just think so.
We'll read these stats at the end because it's a lot, and I'm not gonna read that head to head. But my second goaltender, Dominic Hasek. Dude, in his prime in Buffalo,
that was my second pick.
Dominic Hasek
that
in
was
Buffalo
my second pick.
Was an animal, and then in Detroit,
Damn it, dude.
and then in Detroit,
dude, He was literally my second pick, Dominic Hasek.
That guy, and here's the crazy thing. With his goalie style play, not only is he similar to Jonathan Quick, but, like, and Brodeur, too.
Yeah.
But,
Hasek was literally my second pick.
He would charge players.
I'm pissed.
He would charge players.
I'm pissed. I guess I'm gonna go with. I guess I shouldn't be saying I guess.
I could give
this
you
guy's
really,
one of the greatest goalies.
I
of all
could
time.
give you a good goaltender.
No,
that's American born.
No, I'm good. Henrik Lundqvist.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say Henrik Lundqvist. I was gonna say, Eddie the Eagle, Bellafor.
He was my fourth guy. I'll give you my list. It was Lundqvist, Brodeur, Hasek, and Bellafor. Those were my four goalies I was choosing from.
Okay, I only had two.
You could look right here.
I only had two on here, but if I had to pick a third and a fourth, it'd be Bellafor.
Yeah.
Or Osgood.
Okay.
When he played on Detroit.
No, my thing, I was like, I didn't want to take Brodeur and Lundqvist. I was either going to do Lundqvist and Hasek or Brodeur and Hasek. I didn't think you were going to take Hasek. So now that you took Hasek, I'm taking Lundqvist.
What are you going to name your team? Oh, we're doing that? Oh, you already know my name.
No. Don't say it.
You already know mine.
Alright, but don't say it, please.
No, I'll make it PG.
Don't say it.
I'll make it PG.
Alright, your coach.
Oh, my coach?
Yeah, who's your coach?
Scotty Bowman.
God damn it, dude.
Greatest NHL coach of all time. You want to know who? All right, who? You pick yours.
I'm pissed. I didn't think you were gonna pick him.
Dumb. I am a hockey freak and fanatic when it comes to stats and players and coaches. You think I wasn't gonna pick the greatest coach of all time? What are you looking up coaches now?
No, I have a coach on here. I just don't. What do you call it? I don't remember his first name. I think it's Mike.
What's the last name? Babcock?
No, hold on. Yeah, Mike. Mike Sullivan.
That's a good coach. It's a very good coach.
Mike Sullivan.
He was the Pittsburgh Penguins coach
when
they did the repeat with Crosby and Malkin and Kessel. And Simon Dupuis.
Yep. Yeah, I was literally going to take Bowman, and my second was...
Alright, what's your team name?
Team name that I always pick, whenever I make a team in NHL, I have two different names. I either go with the Florida Keys, because it's a cool name. It's a cool name. The Florida and
Hey. Cool name.
Or I kind of steal our minor league team, the Charlotte Checkers, and I go, what do you call it?
I don't know. What do you call
it? Carolina Checkers.
That's gay.
But I'm going Florida Keys.
Alright. So my normal team.
We're not gonna say no. We're not gonna say the team name.
The normal team I usually pick name is Florida Knolls. Okay.
Okay, so
but
I literally told you not to say.
It's not. I didn't pronounce the whole thing.
No, we're all
right. Well, all right. 3, 2, 1. All right. So the team name that I went with is Dominic Sucks.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with the name I was originally gonna go with.
Hold on, I'm texting our fantasy draft in our group chat because I'm making sure everyone's gonna be ready for it. Here we go.
All right. So listen, guys.
Let's go over our lines. I was
just about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go over the lines now. I'll start.
Let me start. Go your first second and third forward line, and then I'll do my first, second, third.
Alright, my first line, Timu Solani
Okay.
at right wing.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Timu Solani at left wing. Patrick Kane at right wing. And Pavel Datsuk at center.
Okay. That's okay. I'm going Ovechkin left wing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Gretzky center and McDavid at right wing.
Okay. For my second line, I'm going Joe Sakic.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going Joe Sakic at center.
Okay.
With Mike Bossy at left wing. And Sergei Fedorov at right wing.
Okay. That's not bad. I think that's good. I like how you did that.
That first line is gonna be freaking disgusting.
Yeah, that first line on first line is good.
And I could have went Paul Correa too in the draft with Timu Solani. They had like 400 and something goals combined, or 300.
I thought you were gonna go Solani and Curry.
Could you imagine Paul Correa on?
He would have got
hold on.
He would have got knocked out by Captain Crunch.
Just hear me out. What if Paul Correa at center?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Paul Correa at center. Timu Solani left wing. Pavel Datsuk on the right wing.
Listen. I'm good.
You rage quitting?
I'm good.
You rage quitting?
My second line, I have Ted Lindsay at left wing.
Okay.
Center is Lemieux. And my right wing is Yager. I wanted Lemieux and Yager on the same line.
But they play together and they did great.
I know. And then I just wanted to add Ted Lindsay on the left wing.
Alright. So my third line is just nothing but forechecking and destroying.
Well, that's why I like my third
I'm
line,
going
they're pretty aggressive.
Marty McSorley,
Alright.
center.
Yeah.
Sean Thornton on the right wing.
Yeah.
Bob Probert on the left wing.
Yes. My third line. Jeez, I'm deciding who I want at right wing and center. I'm gonna go Steve Yzerman, left wing, Mark Messier center, and Yari Curry right wing.
I'd put Yzerman at center.
Yzerman at center?
He was a lot better center.
So I'll do Messier at left wing.
Because Messier, I know Messier played center, but he was always in the corners.
Yeah.
And I mean, Yzerman
That's why I was
too.
deciding because they were both like mainly known for their center play.
Yzerman was too, but Yzerman was like a two-way player.
Yeah.
So he really was like all over the place. And he would take the puck up a lot.
So I'll go Yzerman at center, Mark Messier left wing, and Yari Curry right wing.
He's the only player. Yzerman's the only player to take a Stanley Cup away from Gretzky.
Yeah. And we don't have to go lefty, righty. It's pretty like basic.
Okay.
No, we'll
who's
just
your,
go.
Who's your defense pair?
My first defensive line is Lindstrom and Niedermeyer.
Okay.
That's my first line.
My first pair is Ray Bourque, Paul Coffey.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
With those three forwards?
I'm going for my second, Cale Makar and Chris Pronger.
Okay. My second pair, I'm going Drew Doughty and Brent Burns.
Okay.
Just to add salt to it.
Okay, but here's the thing. I strategically put these two last because I know your third line was going to be aggressive. So I specifically put these two on my third line. Brian Leach and Scott Stevens.
That's fine. I got Duncan Keith and Rob Blake.
That's fine. But
you also have to remember, though. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to change my second and third line D pair.
Okay.
Drew Doughty and Rob Blake are going to be on the third line. Mm-hmm. Duncan Keith, Brent Burns on the second. Okay. If I'm going to go heavy on the third line, I might as well just put prime Drew Doughty who destroyed everyone.
Yeah.
With Rob Blake.
Yeah. Well,
and Drew Doughty can score no problem.
And who's your starting goalie?
Starting goaltender.
Who's your two again? You have Dominic Hasek and
Jonathan Quick.
Jonathan Quick.
I think my starting goaltender. I think I'm going. Damn, I don't even know. I'll let you pick.
All right.
You pick mine. I'll pick yours.
Oh no! I'm picking mine.
Who's yours?
My starter, based off of your team and the style of play, I know I picked Brodeur first, but I'm gonna start Lundqvist, and I'm putting Brodeur second. If I had Dominic Hasek, I'd start Brodeur, but
I think I'm going Dominic Hasek.
Yeah.
No, I'm going Jonathan Quick.
Yeah,
I'm going Quick. American first.
I'd pick Quick, just based off of the guys that I have. I think Quick is more well
You're
suited.
an American. Fuck you.
I think. What do you call it?
Beer time.
Yeah, I think Quick is more well suited to play against the guys I have picked. So that's it for this podcast. Next podcast. Actually, no. Before we get to next week, Sunday is Hurricanes versus Notre Dame. We're gonna do a quick 15-20 minute video. Pretty much Miami Hurricanes appreciation video. We're gonna do an all-time Hurricanes team, and then for next week's podcast, we're doing what do you call it? Week 1 NFL game predictions.
But we are also next week. We are also going to be filming on Monday.
But we're still gonna post on Thursday.
Yes,
we're still posting on Thursday.
but we will give.
We might be a little outdated since we're not gonna post on Wednesday though.
We will give updates about college football.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about how all the how the top games went for sure.
And how all them Hurricanes whoop that Catholic's ass.
Yep. And that's what you can expect for us from us next week. Like, follow, subscribe, and
America, stay classy.